fire in my eyes, born from the smoke where the lost ones rise. Mama raised a fighter, not a man to kneel. Taught me cold steel's got a stronger feel. For prayers or Sunday songs, I'm the thunder rolling when the night gets long. Bones in the dirt, blood in the clay, ain't no white flag flying over my grave. I was built for war, not for mercy's hand, forged in the dust of a brutal land. A heart like stone, a soul run dry, ride where the angels fear to cry. Built for war, not for mercy's call. Stand me up proud or don't stand me at all. Tattooed by battle, scarred by loss, carried my burdens like a heavy cross. Every promise broke like brittle bone. Learned young that a man fights best alone. Whiskey for courage, gunpowder breath. I made my peace with a hard-earned death. Never needed forgiveness, never needed fame. Just a fast horse, a sharp aim, and a name. I was built for war, not for mercy's hand, forged in the dust of a brutal land. A heart like stone, a soul run dry, ride where the angels fear to cry. Yeah, built for war, not for mercy's call. Stand me up proud or don't stand me at all. Iron in my blood, lightning in my veins. Took every curse and wore it like chains. If heaven won't have me, hell's just fine. I'll ride these battlefields till the end of time. Built for war, not for mercy's dream. Born for the fight, not the in-between. Raise your glass for the ones who fall. Built for war, and damn proud of it all. Yeah, built for war, not for mercy at all.
Out where the shadows stretch and creep, the wind it howls, the willows weep. The ground is cold, the earth won't lie. Secrets buried, lost to the sky. Beneath the gallows, the branches sway. Ghosts of the guilty come out to play. The dirt remembers what men forget. A tangle of stories bound by regret. The moon hangs low, a crooked grin, judging the deeds of desperate sins. Boots on the gravel, a heavy tread, walking the path of the long condemned. Oh, the crows, they circle, their calls won't cease. The choir of darkness, no sign of peace. The sky won't break, the stars hold still, marking the spot where the blood does spill. Beneath the gallows, the branches sway. Ghosts of the guilty come out to play. The dirt remembers what men forget. A tangle of stories bound by rest. They circle, their calls won't cease. A choir of darkness, no sign of peace. The sky won't break, the stars hold still. They're marking the spot where the blood does spill. On the edge of town they raise the rope, run of justice, stripped of hope. The story ends, beneath twilight's veil. The wind it whistles, it tells the tale.
Smell of smoke in a crimson dawn, dust on my boots, sins on my palms. Riding that line between wrong and right, whiskey in my breath, demons in sight. Crossroads called, I answered fast. A bargain struck, no prayers to cast. Ashes and chains don't frighten me. Hell ain't a bad place to be. No angels weep, no choir sing, just the sound of the iron hammers ring, where the broken souls find company. Hell ain't a bad place to be. Fire in my veins, wild and free. Hell ain't a bad place to be. Barbed wire dreams and a rusted sky. I never feared no judgment tide. The saints all fled when I came near. The devil just laughed and poured the beer. Every scar's a story to tell. I carved my name in the gates of hell. A throne of dust waits just for me. Hell ain't a bad place to be. No angels weep, no choir sing, just the sound of the iron hammers ring, where the broken souls find company. Hell ain't a bad place to be. Fire in my veins, wild and free. Hell ain't a bad place to be. Smoke curls up like an outlaw's prayer. Freedom howls in the midnight air. No heaven's cage, no golden key. I'd rather ride where the dark runs free. No angels weep, no choir sing, just the sound of the iron hammers ring, where the broken souls find company. Hell ain't a bad place to be. Fire in my veins, wild and free. Hell ain't a bad place to be. So if you see me riding through with a crooked grin and a shadow crew, just tip your hat, let me be. Hell ain't a bad place to be.
There's a shadow over yonder where the old barn creaks. In the still of the night, not a soul dare speak, though the moonlight glimmers on the silver gale. In that haunted hollow, it's silence that prevails. Grandpa told stories of lost souls and bones, talking about folks never made it back home. Echoes in the forest of a mournful tune, a distant reminder of the town's dark room. Ooh, there's a shadow haunting every hill, whispers of the past that linger still. In the night it comes calling through the pines, a tale of sorrow in these winding vines. Down by the creek where the water runs cold lies the tale of a love that was bitterly sold. She waits in the silence, her heart turned to stone, for the man who had promised but never came home. By the old churchyard where the wildflowers grow lie the markers of secrets no one else could know. When the north wind howls through the weathered trees, it sings a song of heartaches carried on the breeze. Ooh, there's a shadow haunting every hill, whispers of the past that linger still. In the night it comes calling through the pines, a tale of sorrow in these winding vines.
Tired of kneeling, tired of praying. Fuck your hope and all your saying. Steel in my fist, dirt on my soul. Come and get it, bitch, lose control. Raise hell or die trying. No gods, no saving, no lying. Fuck your throne and fuck your crown. I'm here to burn your kingdom down. Chewed up dreams, spit out lies, buried love under blood red skies. Taught by wolves, raised by hate, kick down the doors, storm the gate. Raise hell or die trying. No gods, no saving, no lying. Fuck your throne and fuck your crown. I'm here to burn your kingdom down. dead man's face. Laugh while the world lays to waste. You want peace, you better run, 'cause I ain't stopping till I'm done. Raise hell or die trying. No gods, no saving, no lying. Fuck your throne and fuck your crown. I'm here to burn your kingdom down. Flames in my eyes, blood on my boots. No turning back, no fucking truth. Raise hell or die fucking trying. That's my truth and that's my sign.
I rode through fire with the devil's breath. Scars on my skin, kissed close by death. Ash on my boots, smoke in my hair. 1,000 ghosts still linger there. I walk through towns where the light won't go. Spoke to the shadows that nobody knows. My hands still shake, but my heart won't break. I buried sins you can't unmake. Survived hell, welcome back again. Rising from the blood and the bone and the pain. Thunder rolls where my soul's been, but I don't crawl, I rise in flame. You can't kill a man born in the wind. Survived hell, welcome back again. Whiskey prayers and a gunshot grace. Every saint I knew wore a sinner's face. I danced with ruin on a razor wire. Learned how to live in a funeral pyre. A wolf don't weep when the cold sets in. He just howls to the dark with a toothy grin. I've made friends with the storm and sin. Ain't no grave gonna hold me in. Survived hell, welcome back again. Rising from the blood and the bone and the pain. Thunder rolls where my soul's been, but I don't crawl, I rise in flame. You can't kill a man born in the wind. Survived hell, welcome back again. Now I ride where the brave don't tread, wearing fire like a crown on my head. If you see me coming, say amen. Survive hell, welcome back again. The sun sinks low behind the hills. A shadow creeps, it grows, it chills. The whispers rise on the evening air of sins once buried, bold and bare. On Damnation Road, the tale is told of deeds that drag the pure cold. The cross they cry, the winds they moan. On this dark path, you're never alone. The land its light grows dim, the echoes hum a ghostly hymn. Each step cuts deep where sorrows sow, no mercy lies on Damnation Road. A church bell rings, a hollow tone, calling sinners who can't atone. The moon bleeds red, the night turns cruel, you can't outrun the devil's rule. On Damnation Road, the tale is told of deeds that drag the pure to cold. The crows they cry, the winds they moan. On this dark path, you're never alone. Churchmen in the dirt, a name scratched faint, a warning there for the hearts of saints. Each mile ahead's another test, where the wicked walk and find no rest. On Damnation Road, the tale is told of deeds that drag the pure to cold. The crows they cry, the winds they moan. On this dark path, you're never alone.
Desolate plain, silent whispers call my name. Moonlight casting shadows long in the night where I belong. Creaking boards on an old farmhouse, memories haunts this house. Through broken windows the wind does howl, a lonesome wolf begins to prowl. In the silence I hear the cry, echoes of the past they darkened paths where spirits tread, where the living fear to spread. Lantern light flickers in the cold, tales of the damned so often told. Footsteps follow where I go in the stillness, voices low. Midnight creatures they come out, hidden truths they scream and shout. Faces linger in the gloom, shadows dance within my room. In the silence I hear the cries, echoes of the past they rise. Darkened paths where spirits tread, stands where the moonlight shines. The wind whispers secrets through the night, casting shadows where ghosts find their light. In a corner bar past the county line, a man sits alone, lost in whiskey's brine. His heart's been broken by too many lies. In the darkened room where sorrow hides, watch on a worn-out wrist, tracks the hours down a dark abyss. Memories haunt like a lover's scorn in the depths where dreams are torn.
The sky is bleeding crimson as the sun sinks low. A shadow on the horizon, and the wind starts to blow. Walking down this gravel road, my heart feels like stone. A long journey back to nowhere, where I'm all alone. I'll pass the old barn where the memories lie of a time filled with laughter. Now it's all bone dry. Whispers in the twilight, ghosts of days gone by. Every footstep echoes a mournful goodbye. It's a long road home, through the tears and the pain. Every step closer feels the same. Dust on my boots, dirt on my hands, trying to reclaim
nothing to show. The moon starts rising, cold and pale, each star a reminder of the times I fell. There's a light in the distance, a flicker of hope, a whisper in the night, a way to cope through the dark and the sorrow, through the endless roam. I'll find my way back to a place called home. It's a long road home, through the tears and the pain, every step closer feels the same. Dust on my boots, dirt on my hands, trying to reclaim who I am. There's a road past the old oak tree, where shadows whisper secrets to the breeze. The devil's hand caught the path, they say. Only fools walk in when the skies turn gray. The church bell rings, but it's muffled and dim, a warning cry for the souls drawn to him. The lanterns fade as the darkness sways. On Devil's Hollow Road, the lost souls stay. The Devil's Hollow Road, where the sinners lay down. The dirt tastes like ashes from a burnt out town. Walk too far, there ain't no turning back. Footsteps fall silent on the endless track. A widow's wail cuts the midnight air. Her man walked the road, but he ain't nowhere. The crows keep watch atop the pine, singing songs for the doom, keeping time. The stories linger, but they never grow old, carved in the bark and the gravel cold. Some say they hear a fiddle at night, playing for the damned in the pale moonlight. The bravest hearts in the desperate alike find themselves lost under hollow strike. It takes no mercy, it spares no name. On Devil's Hollow Road, we're all the same. Devil's Hollow Road, where all the sinners lay down. The dirt tastes like ashes from a burnt out town. Walk too far, there ain't no turning back. Footsteps fall silent on the endless track. Devil's Hollow Road, where the sinners lay down. The dirt tastes like ashes from a burnt out town. Walk too far, there ain't no turning back. Footsteps fall silent on the endless track. They buried me deep neath the sky gone black.
told the world I'd never come back, but the fire don't sleep in a soul that's scarred, and hell can't hold what's made of shards. Smoke on the wind and blood on my trail. I rose with the storm, pale and frail, but ashes remember every name and every hand that lit the flame.
A ghost reborn, no chains, no lashes. Watch me rise in ashes.
The preacher said I'd lost my way, but the righteous burned me anyway. Now I wear the smoke like a second skin, a silent hymn for what's within. Crows circle high, the gallows grin, but I paid my price in fire and sin. So light the match and fan the flame. I'll rise again and you'll curse my name. I rise in ashes, I walk through flame with a heart that's cursed and a shadowed name. You broke my soul but not my spine. Now I ride the dark with vengeance in time. A ghost reborn, no chains, no lashes. Watch me rise in ashes. The wind don't ask which side you're on when it howls through bones and battles long gone. But I've made peace with pain and dust, and I'll turn your steel to rust. I rise in ashes, I walk through flame from a grave you dug and tried to claim. But storms don't kneel and wolves don't tame. You'll know my wrath, you'll feel my name. From cursed earth and midnight crashes, I rise, I burn in ashes. In the shadow of the pines, where the river winds low, a lonesome figure walks with nowhere left to go. Ghosts of old regrets, they whisper through the trees. Lord, I beg for mercy on these haunted knees. Raven calls at dusk as the sun starts to fade. Broken hearts and promises in the life I made. The whiskey in my veins, bitter as my sin. Moonlight casts a silver glow where darkness has been. Beneath the moonlit shadows, as the song starts to fade, broken hearts and promises in the life I made. The whiskey in my veins,
the tears I cannot dry. Footsteps lost and weary on this lonesome trail, searching for redemption in a land where shadows sail. Midnight winds are howling, calling out my name. Fallen angels by my side, feeding on my shame. In the depth of darkness, I feel the chill of cold. This road to nowhere takes its toll, with stories left untold. Neath the moonlit shadows, as the sun starts to fade, the past is never far behind, and stories never told. Every step's a sorrow, every breath's a plea. In this valley of the damned, there's no escape for me.
I'll carry my cross. I was born with the blood of a storm in my veins, raised by the thunder and the railroad chains. Mama cried verses while Daddy drank sin, and the preacher said hell always lets you back in. My boots hit the dirt with the weight of regret. Each mile of memory I'd rather forget. But the road keeps winding through sorrow and moss, and I bear it in silence. I'll carry my cross. I'll carry my cross through the valley of bones, where the silence cuts deeper than sticks and stones. No angels, no choir, no coin for the cost, just me and my shadow. I'll carry my cross. I buried my brother on the edge of a creek, where the willows weep and the lost ones speak. He wore his pride like a badge on his chest, but pride turns to ash when a man's laid to rest. Now the devil walks close with a crooked grin, trading old secrets for bottles of sin. I don't beg for mercy, don't plead to be tossed. I'll walk straight through fire, I'll carry my cross. I'll carry my cross through the dust and the flame, through ghost towns that whisper my sorrow and name. No blessings, no guide, no savior embossed, but I won't lay it down. I'll carry my cross. The stars don't shine for the damned and the done, and justice don't come with a badge or a gun. But I made my peace with the weight I've earned. Let the wheels keep turning, let the bridges burn. There's a hill in the distance I've yet to climb, with a grave and a song and a mark of time. I'll lay down my sins where the vultures emboss, and carve my name in the stone. I'll carry my cross. I'll carry my cross to the end of the line, through blood and the rust, through whiskey and time, with no one behind and nothing to gloss. Let the winds write my story. I'll carry my So pour one for the lost and the souls double-crossed. I ain't looking for heaven, I'll carry my cross. From the stovepipe, sky painted gray. The wolves are back howling, they ain't gone away. Boots by the doorway, cracked and worn thin. Ain't much left of the man within. Whiskey don't warm like it used to do. Rain seeps in through the ceiling too. Mama's old Bible's collecting dust. Faith turned to rust and hope to distrust. Like a ghost on the door, came through the cracks, slept on my floor. They whisper my name in the dead of the night, stealing my peace and killing my life. No use hiding or praying, they're gone. Hard times keep knocking all night long. Took the rest, a letter from hell pinned to my chest. The wind carries voices I used to know, buried them deep, but they still show. Hard times keep knocking like thunder on tin. Ain't no shelter for the shape I'm in. They follow me close with a cold, cruel grin, wearing the faces of long lost kin. No matter how far I try to run, hard times keep knocking like a loaded gun. The firewood's low and the night's too long. The radio's dead, but I hum a song, a slow, sad tune about the life I bled and the dreams that died when the good days fled. Hard times keep knocking boots on my soul, carved in my skin like a worn-out scroll. They dance through the ashes of all I've done, mocking the man I should have become. Ain't no mercy, no savior to see. Hard times keep knocking, just like me. Where the reeds won't
where the dark runs deep. The wind it howls, the trees they groan as the river calls her soul back home. Now the river bends where the blackbirds sigh, two shadows dance neath the crimson sky. The lantern's gone, but her tale stays true of a love too deep where the darkness grew.
Those in the canyon low and mean, the tumbleweeds carry what can't be seen. A bottle of sins and a rusted flask, buried neath bones in a weathered mask. The preacher cried thunder, the widow sang blues, and the sheriff went missing with blood on his boots. The wind knows the stories that graves conceal, but dead men don't talk and dream. Dead men don't dream, don't ride the rails, they don't chase the sun or follow trails. No prayers to pray, no stars to gleam, just dust and silence. Dead men don't dream. He rode in slow with a crow on his hat, eyes like coal and a voice like a gat. Said, bury my name where the shadows grow thick, and carve it in stone with the devil's pick. She wore black lace and a gun on her thigh, kissed him once before she watched him die. But vengeance don't fade and time don't heal, it just circles back like a rusted wheel. Dead men don't dream, don't whisper your name, don't feel regret, don't shoulder blame. No tales to tell, no ghost to scream, just bones in the clay. Dead men don't dream. Moonlight's a liar, casting silver on lies, echoes of gunfire lost in the skies. If justice is blind, then mercy is cold. The grave keeps secrets, never get old. Now the town's gone quiet, the smoke has cleared, but the past still lingers, heavy and smeared. A name on the wind, a cross in the sand, and a dream left to rot in a lawless land.
Dead men don't dream, don't rise, don't run, don't sing to the moon, don't curse the sun. Their silence is sharp, their memories scream, but mark this truth: dead men don't dream. So hang your hat where the blackbird screams, sleep with one eye in a restless dream. For in this town of smoke and steam, you wake or die, but dead men don't dream.
Shadows on a lonesome road, wind whispers secrets only ghost can decode. Gravel crunches under worn out boots. In this town the past never dilutes. Yeah. Reach for the moon. Old barn creaks with a ghostly tune. Cicadas sing in a mournful key. A night like this ain't where you wanna be, where you wanna be. Cemetery trail on the edge of town holds broken dreams and leaden frowns. Crosses mark the tales untold, where every name is etched in cold. Faded gravestones tell no lies. Dark skies. Echoes linger caught in time, haunted whispers in a mournful rhyme. Rusty gate swings with a moan. In the graveyard, you're never alone. Stars above refuse to shine. In this place, the nights entwine. Cemetery trail on the edge of town holds broken dreams and leaden frowns. Crosses mark the tales untold, where every
was born beneath a blood moon sky. Mama cried, but she knew why. The preacher swore I'd bring a curse, riding storms in a leather hearse. The ground don't claim a soul like mine, too full of sin, too sharp with time. I walk where others fear to tread, with iron in my chest and ghost in my head. Ain't no grave for me, no hole too deep, no preacher's prayer, no soul to keep. They tried to bury what they couldn't bind, but I clawed up the dirt and pine. I ain't sleeping where the dead men lie, I ride with the dust and the devil's eye. So carve no stone, don't wait and see. There'll be no grave for me. They hung me once at Red Rock Hill, left me swinging cold and still. But thunder cracked and ropes don't last when your past rides fast and your heart beats brass. I've dodged bullets, I've danced with fire, I've stared down fate and worn out choirs. The reaper tips his hat my way, but I tip mine back, then walk away. Ain't no grave for me, no chains, no box, no final rest beneath the rocks. They wrote my name on a crooked tree, but wind and time erased it clean. I won't lie down in no hallowed ground, I roam where lost men can't be found. So light no candle, just let me be. There's still no grave for me. Let the wolves sing my elegy, let the crows keep watch for me. I'm a story carved in scars and smoke, a vow unbent, a bond unbroke. No grave for me, no rest, no stone. I'll keep riding till flesh meets bone. And if I vanish in the devil's rain, let 'em whisper my name in vain. But don't you dig, don't you pray, don't you plead. There never was a grave for me.